Right, here we go. Round 2 coming up. We're against... I can't pronounce that. Oh my kun. There you go, whatever that means. I probably should say words that I don't know the meaning of. Give me someone's name. Right, what we're looking at. I'm happy playing standard, I think. Yeah, I've done a lot of other stuff recently. Let's go back to a standard game. Supply specialist with snipers and tanks is kind of the most default you can ever get. Crawlers and stormcallers on a quick supply. Okay, so pretty much bog standard. Right. Too far forward. A little bit further forward. Sniper, do him a little bit further back in the middle, just so we can't do a missile here and catch him. And then it's crawlers normally. His crawl's going to win, and he's going to have 2 extra sets of stormcallers. That's a little bit annoying, so we're going to lose the first round, but that's okay. We can adapt and overcome. I could do a single missile to try and crush one of the sets of crawlers and give ourselves a fighting chance. Nah, save the money. It gives us a chance to do a Vulcan play in turn 2, if we save 50 at turn 1, and then skip on turn 2. Okay. He's got no anti-air currently, so just a single set of wasps on the flank would win the game for me. And the only anti-air you could really buy would probably be Phoenix next round, because you don't really want to get Mustangs with what he's currently got on the board. It's too vulnerable to a single Vulcan. Maybe snipers, but they kind of overlap with the Stormcaller kind of long-range DPS role. Though snipers are single target, while Stormcallers are AoE. Right, hopefully the tanks kill off enough of the crawlers that our crawlers get through and get onto the important targets at the back. It's kind of hard to predict right now. We've got the better chaff clear to a degree, but the Stormcallers are just so lethal. Yeah, look, they've won it. Just with the Stormcaller fire. Okay, no worries. I am thinking wasps next turn, certainly the flank. They'll follow the crawlers in, and then dash in. Let's see what we offered. Something good. Ooh. Ooh. Laser sights. I wish I could click this, the unlock button, while in this page, so that I could see how much things would cost to unlock at least. Because from memory I think wasps are 50, but if they're 100 and I take this, then I'm going to be very sad. Are any of these units too close together? Yes. Missile would be good. If I do it like this, I can get an absolute boatload of stuff. It's a good missile. Wasp I think is 50, it might be 100. It's 50. Okay, let's do it. I can always jump drive in future. In fact, I might even jump drive right now, just for speed. Yep, seems good to me. Oh, wow, the predict. He's got no anti-air, so I went around. He spent a whole missile to kill off a single, like, chunk of I guess he got sniper as well. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm tired today. I was up far too late editing videos last night as well. Right, try to get ahead of my production queue. I've got a busy weekend coming up. I don't want to spend it editing videos on a laptop. Just get a pile of XP. The nice thing about when you're taking jump drive is the faster than the crawlers, they don't get stuck chasing after them. And now they can work as chaff the rest of the game. Deployment specialist. Do I upgrade them or don't I? Let's just move them for now, just so I don't forget to move them. I think we take 2 more sets of tanks. Maybe even 3 more sets of tanks, thinking about it. Opponent's pretty handy with his missiles, so let's just be a little bit wary. Right. He's going to have Mustangs next round. Which is going to give me range problems. I think we just take 2 more sets of crawlers. Oh, we can't take 2 sets of crawlers. We're going to take 1 set of crawlers. Let's have these guys arriving with the crawlers then. Like that. Maybe 1 square foot. It doesn't matter because he's not going to miss me this turn. And I can move them again in future. I think I'm just going to upgrade them. Makes it a little bit harder for the Mustangs to kill. I could have maybe got mechanical rage on the crawlers, but I'm not that worried. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Let's see what our opponent does. He's gone. Mustang's right at the back and crawls on the anti-flank. So I need to think about my own flanking crawlers next. Oh, these guys are a bit too quick. I forgot they're faster than the crawlers when they've got the jump drive upgrade. So they're going to get right in front of them and get Mustanged. Whoopsie daisy. That's alright though. I'm just going to feed them a pile of XP. Bit of tanks, mechanical rage and range. I want the tanks to be the carries here. If the tanks get a few level ups, I'll give them the range and rage. I don't see why Quick Supply starts with so much health. He started with 3,600 health, and I think Quick Supply is one of the strongest starting positions, because you get the extra 200 to begin with. And like, I've only just caught up to him this turn. Alright, so we've got to do the storm. We've got to do the storm. And I want it to go off here. And I want to do range on the tanks. And then 2 more sets of crawlers. And then I'm going to put the wasps right on the back wall. Coming in with the crawlers? Yeah, coming in with the crawlers. Actually, I'm expecting a storm. I'm expecting it this side. I'm going to gamble and put them all on this side. I should probably shield. It's a bit too risky not to. Could be a game-losing turn if I don't. There we go. Oh. How did he know that I'd jump the jump drive over her? How did he know? Now we're going to run through the lightning storm. Did he get an upgrade? He did get an upgrade. Both sets of Mustangs, oh dear. That's a problem. Storm. Shields of his own. Just these 4 sets of Stormcalls that are kind of unanswered at the moment. Hopefully some of the these wasps make it through. Nope. Come on. No! Ugh. That's just gut wrenching. Oh well. Kind of frustrated, I'll be honest. There's absolutely nothing I could have done to save the wasps then. Because I did move them to one side. Guess I could have got them shields. Right. And I still hate Stormcallers, I'm sorry. They're just the only unique artillery piece in the game, so every game you end up with artillery. Oh, Stormcallers. Everything on the ground dies. Yay. I should do the distraction crawlers though, he is near the midline. Speed specialist, that'll help. Distraction crawlers, upgrade you. Let's get mobile beacon, and we're going to start over here and run sideways so that we're in range of these 2 and then we're in range of these guys. We're not in range of these tanks. Mobile beacon. Sideways and then straight this way. Upgrade you. Send the wasps in like this. He's going to missile. Missile. So obviously I go for those ones, I'm going to go for these ones. They would run forward, they would run forward. There's an overlap about here-ish. A missile shield here. 100 left over. Could do another set of crawlers. Think I will do another set of crawlers. Didn't see I had a level up available. I'm going to do them here. Just sort of trickle around the sniper. That's okay. Rhino at the back and a missile in the corner. Okay. I've got these crawlers. Glad I've got these wasps. Hopefully they don't move too fast and overrun. If they go too far, they won't turn. Turn. Yes. Good shot. He missed. Only got half a unit. Sniper will deal with that. It's reassuring. The tank's doing range damage over here now. We've got enough crawlers that we're starting to do work there as well. But his crawlers are winning. Why are his crawlers winning? He doesn't have any upgrades over here. Just the Stormcaller difference. Okay. Get crawlers onto the Stormcallers. The Wasps made it through. The tanks killed the Mustangs. And then let the Wasps win it. Nope. Close. Very close round. We don't win this though. We're just slowly bleeding HP. I think I might need some Vulcans. Oh, we're going to lose this shield as well. That's frustrating. At least we kill off some of his units. One or two at least. The Mustang's leveling up just because I leveled up those wasps in the round early on. They've leveled. Redeployment, strike specialist, advanced fire control. This is a gamble. I have a feeling that I can get away with this. Don't know why, but it just feels about right. We'll have shields for these guys, they're going to die to a missile next turn. The Vulcan will already have arrived by then. Right, and we're playing for our life, so we're going to upgrade. Tanks up. Let's see what madness ensues. I see a gap here, let's take it. Let's go. This is good. My Vulcan. Kill the Mustangs, that's the key. Yes! Yes! Got him. He got a tower though, the Wasp play, that I wasn't expecting. I was too entranced by my own flanks to notice his flank. He took strike? Yeah, he took strike as well. Okay, but my Wasps are level 3, his Wasps are level 1, we're gonna crush them. Assuming there's nothing distracting us on the floor at the same time. Would you like to move? Nope. Okay. Downside of the range enhancement, I guess. So we've got an epic flank off, but now he just needs to win one round against us, so he just drops a missile there, and a missile there, and that kills off the crawler cover. And then if he's a genius player, he puts a hacker there, just a side of these in range of that, and steals both Vulcans and wins the game. But I'm counting on him not knowing that trick. Or just not playing perfectly. It might be a risk, but it is what it is. Do either of these Vulcans get level ups? No, they don't. Okay. He's going to take Giant Hunter. He takes Giant Hunter, and then drops Melting Point, Melting Point. I need to answer these flanks. He's going to jump drive over to this side. Side seems to do better, don't know why. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. And then we need anti-air Mustangs to deal with wasps. Increase damage. Probably push again. Yeah, we're gonna push. Take increased range as well. Actually, I want them arriving with the crawlers. I'm assuming they're going to get moved. Though he doesn't have jump drive. I haven't done the mobile beacon. It's okay. Ooh, Overlord. Interesting. Destroyed them. Go on, Wasps. You can do it. Go on, Wasps. Yes! No! They died! But we got through. Still an Overlord. We've got anti-air Mustangs and Snipers as our insurance policy here. Come on, Mustangs. Get the Overlord. Tanks take the tower. Thank you. We've got Wasps spawning on these. That's interesting. We've got level ups. That's a bit scary. Okay. So, we finally made some presence on the board. We got a sneaky win. I do photon emission on this guy. Upgrade him. And crawlers, I'm actually going to go mechanical rage on them so they move faster. I'm just going to upgrade all my crawlers now. These are going to get sold. That's okay. Snipers. Snipers are my insurance, but they're not very good at killing overlords who are spawning wasps, because the wasps distract them. So really I just need more Mustangs. Yeah. Yeah. With crawlers on both sides as distraction sets. Here to the overlord. That. Slightly spaced out so a single missile can't kill everything. And we push, take range. We've got missiles incoming this turn. He's going to go for these guys. I can only save one of them. This was the side that lasted longest. This is the side he's going to try and save. That's my prediction. Missile. These guys. Even though they're in range of the Vulcan, I just want them dead. Mobile beacon, you. Go. Best I could do. Let's fire in the middle. Good missile. Oh no, he just moved out the balls. Mustang's doing work. Got him. Got him. This might be the winning round. This might be the winning round. Can we get the tower? Can we get the tower? Go on, lads. Go on, lads. Tower down. And now we've got giants left standing, so that's 400 damage apiece. Just need these to die before everything dies from the fire. And that is GG, I think. Sorry, mate. Whew. Right, that was all about pacing myself. Let's have a look. From my perspective, I was happy with my setup. Strike Specialist just unlocked this whole... We're going to hit the flanks. And his answers to the flanks was good, but I think he was a little bit light on that last round. He should have dropped 2 pairs of missiles, a missile there and a further missile further back, so that when the wasps move forward they got hit by a missile as well. I think he was a little bit lackadaisical answering our wasps. I think he should have gone anti-air, not splash and range on the Mustangs. Yes, splash and range is a good combo for killing crawlers and any chaff in general, but the wasps are quite high level now, so they've got quite a bit of health, 1126 or 28. And these guys are only shooting for 47 damage. So it takes them a lot of shots to bring down the wasps. Crawls did quite a lot of work in those final turns. We just kind of unleashed them with the mechanical rage right at the right time. Stormcrawlers kind of fell off when we got the speed specialist, because we were just away. I liked the balls response, I'll be honest. It was kind of a cool one. I didn't expect it. I think they needed range, though, if they're going to go for the Vulcan straight away, and you needed missiles to clear out our crawlers, so they had a free target immediately. Though I guess he was just relying on the Mustangs to do that. He never really used his tanks. He bought upgrades for them, but only had 2 sets, which I think is a mistake. I think if you've only got 2 sets of tanks, you just don't upgrade them. Because the upgrade costs 200, you might as well just get a 3rd set of tanks to get, you know, a bit more coverage and prevent me doing these run-by attempts. I spread out my upgrades. He kind of stacked them. I guess he didn't stack them too deeply. He just went double upgrade on the Mustangs. Stacking your upgrades makes single strong units, but it costs a lot, because each upgrade costs you an extra 200 more each time. So generally 1 upgrade per unit is the rough rule of thumb I go for, unless I've got a lot of that unit, or that unit is kind of an integral piece of my build. He only had 3 sets of Mustangs, and yet he bought 2 upgrades for them. I think it would be better to have 1 upgrade, and the upgrade being anti-air, and have 5 sets of them. Because, you know, that second upgrade cost him 500. I'm saying you know a lot. I need to avoid that. I was glad I didn't spend the money on the sniper upgrades. They only had 1 round where they really shone and shot down the overlords. Sometimes I get kind of baited into trying to go sniper carry when snipers aren't my carry unit. And here there was just enough chaff with the Mustangs and all the crawlers that the snipers would never really get onto priority targets. Chaff clear with the tanks was decent. Wow, 164 kills on those guys. That's kind of impressive. Mustangs didn't actually get that many kills. Interesting. But they did kind of provide a zone of exclusion where his flanks just couldn't operate onto us, which was important. I think the Vulcan flank was the play that won us the game, and his response should have been Missile Hacker. That would have won him the game in return, because he would have just stolen the Vulcan while it was busy shooting other stuff. And it wouldn't have had any chaff in the way. I liked the Overlord response, though. It wasn't something I expected, but it was counterable just by dropping crawlers right in front of it, and then Mustangs just a little bit further away to shoot it down. And then you're left with Mustangs on your flank, which is kind of terrifying, because they get in on the Stormcrawlers pretty fast. Overall, that was a fun game. Enjoyed it. Kind of lucky that I got away with the win there. I think I was in a bad position in the mid-game, but managed to pull it out. Very satisfying. Let's see how much combat power we've gained or lost. And more importantly, MMR. Only 9 MMR for that, oh dear. Okay. Alright, let's see how we're doing in the tournament. We are 2nd in the tournament right now. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next round.